Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are looking at Bitcoin US dollar index on the 4-hour time frame. And you can see we have come down through the purple white bottom of our ascending triangle with the yellow top here. But we have done this back here and back here, as well as popped up above it for several attempts at a breakout up here. Now, ordinarily, I would say I do believe we will have another move up here for another attempt at a breakout, and I'd say coming to the end of this triangle, a breakout is imminent. However, with the DXY, you could see here in the green popping up a little bit. With whatever's going on with yields on the 2-year treasury or what have you. And you can see I've drawn a couple other very bright green lines here. What we could be doing, as we've done many times in the past, is simply widening the triangle, extending it out a little bit to bring it all the way over here to where we have a CPI data release next Tuesday. So could be further consolidation bouncing around in this triangle till we get those numbers, because everybody's so fearful of this great recession that's coming, that's not coming, or whether the Fed is going to increase. Although they said that everything points to them just halting and having a nice soft landing and a great next year and everything. Well, we gotta be fearful of the worst that could potentially happen. So probably consolidating in here till we get over here. That's what I'm thinking. Although we could, still we could break out anytime. Everybody's fears could be overcome tomorrow and boom. Or, we could have a breakout possibly at the end of the week. Now, we have to tie this in with what's going on the what you have here. The Now I got this on a 2-day because I was going to show you something else, but let's go to the hourly because you can see we are having a pullback. We've had an incredible run with the altcoins busting through this, from all the way back where we tested our red line here. What is that? Let's measure that from here up to there. To almost a 25% move, 23%. Run straight up. So we got a little pullback going on here. Now we did bust through this neckline of our inverse head and shoulders pattern that goes back a year and a half, and completely expected that we would come back down and retest it for support. And this is a good point to do that because we're not coming back. We don't have to come back down that much. Now, whether we come back down here today, bounce off tomorrow, I don't know. I'd imagine that we would dance around on it a little bit. Now, can we dance around on it and break out before the end of the week? Who knows? Who knows? So I don't know. I do expect a move upwards for both altcoins and Bitcoin. But whether we can do that by the end of the week is unknown and possibly could bounce around in this area around 374-ish, even down to the white line here, or even maybe wick through a little bit, 370, 374 through the weekend until Sunday, till late Sunday, possibly. Um, so now I did have this on the 2-day for a reason. I showed you earlier on looking at the BBWP indicator here, and with Bitcoin, I did not show you how on the altcoins that you got to be quick with expansion off of these indicators because it happened quick. Right here, you can see expansion hadn't even started yet, and the altcoins started making their move. And if you had to jump on it right here as it uh, expansion, I wouldn't even call this a confirmation yet. Yeah, maybe so. Confirmation right here. Um, but now look at how much of a move we've already made. And that's on the 2-day. If you go to the 5-day, it's even worse. If you wait till expansion gets confirmed, like over here, you miss the entire move practically all the way up to the neckline. So you got to move fast on these indicators when they expand. And I've told you this time and time again, you have to anticipate it. And if you go to weekly now, let's see, weekly, we just started expanding. So the weekly, we're only up to 16%. So I'd just call this a confirmation really on the weekly. So we got room to move still, I'd say. And the 2-week hasn't even started expanding. And when we look at the 2-week and the monthly, you can see how long from October. Oh, saying October to November, that's not very long. This is October 22. This is a year long of extremely low volatility on the 2-week. So yeah, this is a multi-month move upwards. Don't think we're done here at all whatsoever. Um, and so we can see we barely started expanding here again. We're at 13% there. And if you look at a monthly, well, the monthly is lowest it's ever been, and it hasn't really even started expanding yet. So it didn't expand with the big. When did this move start? Well, we'll have to go back and look for in a minute. But so anyway, we're nowhere. The point is, we're nowhere near done. Let's go back to daily. Uh, so yeah, really, we started at the end of October. Huh. But it didn't trigger much of a move on the monthly BBWP indicator. I imagine this will, yeah, nowhere near done here. What else did I want to talk about? That probably about it. Don't want to bore you. I ramble on it enough. So pull back to retest here. Don't know how long we're going to dance on this line before bouncing off. Same with Bitcoin here. See, we're having a nice green candle on the 4-hour coming back up into our triangle. So on both of them, don't know if it's going to be a quick retest today. That's possible. It's very possible we just come down and bounce off of here. today or tomorrow. And same thing with Bitcoin. But I'm also thinking that Bitcoin is simply widening the triangle to get through here. Could be. So we will just have to wait and see. Like, subscribe, see you next time.